What is up, guys? I'm Daddy Gamer Fred, back again with another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news update video. Now today, the Pokemon Company has blessed us again with a new trailer. I'm going to be going over what the trailer revealed rather than just actually breaking down what was in the trailer. If you want to see my reaction, I'm going to have a card on top of the screen. Also, the link in the description, just in case you want to check it out. I'm going to be reading off the Pokemon website. Again, I'm going to have a link to the site in the description below, just in case you want to check it out for yourself. But I'm going to be going over my thoughts and my opinions of what the site is actually breaking down from the trailer. Again, the trailer actually just went over a lot of stuff that was leaked a couple of days ago from the Coral leak. And yeah, it goes over the Z moves, it goes over the stuff, new stuff that Rotom is going to be having, and I'm going to be going over that in this video, so stick around. Let's jump into it. It says new Z moves for Solgaleo and Lunala. Again, this was leaked during the Coral. It says in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Move, new exclusive Z moves make their debut for Solgaleo and Lunala. It says Searing Sunraze Smash and Menacing Moonraze Maelstrom. There is one other Pokemon that can learn Sunsteel Strike and Moongeist Beam, the moves that are needed to unleash these extremely powerful Z moves, and that's Necrozma. Again, if you want to see the Z moves in action, I'm gonna have a link to the full trailer, the full Pokemon trailer as well in the description, just in case you want to check it out, because again, that was the highlight of the trailer. Seeing these two legendaries go crazy with these Z moves is incredible. It says, that's right, a Necrozma that knows Sunsteel Strike or Moongeist Beam will be able to unleash these Z moves. And it says, it seems there is even a greater power lurking within Necrozma as well. Just how much power lies hidden within it. And I guess that's a kind of tease to maybe another Z move down in the pipeline that we do not know about, or maybe another I don't want to say hidden ability, but something else is alluring to, and I can't wait to actually figure out what it is. Maybe an even alternate form, because on the Pokemon website and on the box art and stuff, we do see like this all white looking Necrozma form, and it kind of resembles the marks that are on these new forms, these new box legendaries of Solgaleo and Lunala. But to me, this looks totally different. This looks like it's on something else. When I first seen this, I thought clearly that was Deoxys, and to me, I'm kind of debunking that because we haven't heard a single word about Deoxys in this game. So I think if that was Deoxys, they would have kind of let that bag out of the hat out of the bag, or whatever the case, however you say that. But I think they would have revealed that already. But I think they may be saving a alternate form maybe from that Necrozma is having. Yeah, it will be a third light form, but that's my opinion on it. And it just says it seems like there's greater power still lurking within Necrozma, hinting at something. And Necrozma, who's still in light from these ultra wormhole places and stuff like that, and this being a ultra light Pokemon from this image, I can't wait to find out what exactly is that Pokemon, and as well as if it is Necrozma, what that form really looks like. I can't wait. Moving on, it goes into the Z moves. Again, I'm not going to be going over it too much, just to know that the Z moves are, for the one for Solgaleo is a steel type Z move that can be used if Solgaleo knows the move Sunsteel Strike. And it holds the Z-Crystal, the Z-Tonian Z. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. I hate the punctuations of these Z-Crystals. This attack damage a target while ignoring the effects of the target's ability. And I wanted to go over that because a lot of people are pointing out that in the new trailer, one of the two legendaries hits a Marshadow, which Disguise wasn't broken and kills it 1 KO, ignoring the Disguise ability. And of course it was, because these moves ignore any effects from the target's abilities, including Marshadow. So again, that is a powerful Pokemon right here. We're meant that these two Pokemon, Solgaleo and Lunala, again, having these Z moves, having these moves again, that I believe they already did that in the original versions of the game as well, that they completely ignored the effect of the target's ability. I think adding it as a Z move now, it's gonna be a bigger, powerful punch. As we've seen from the trailer, it does look amazing. Moving on though to the part of the trailer that was kind of a letdown for me. During the Coral leaks, I was very hyped and very excited to find out that, you know, we're gonna be basically interacting with the Rotom Dex a very different way in this version of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And what we've seen from the trailer was kind of lackluster as far as visuals. And to me, that hurt the score of the trailer, but I'm still excited to actually find out what these stuff is. Excuse me if I do not know all of the details by just reading what's on screen now on this website. I'm actually, a lot of people are comparing it to features that we had in Black and White and ORAS. Again, I'm not too familiar with Black and White, and I'm not too familiar with that feature in ORAS as well. But let's go over it. It says a powered up Rotom Dex. The Rotom Dex is a special item. It's a Pokédex that is a tool that records information about the Pokemon that you find and catch during your adventures, but with a Rotom inside. Rotom is a Pokemon that's able to enter various electronic appliances. Duh, we know this. This is in the base game of the Pokemon Sun and Moon games, and also very basically Ash's one of Ash's Pokemon during his alone adventures in the anime. So yes, we do know what the Rotom Dex is and basically its features. It says in your adventures in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, you will go closer to Rotom. The more you communicate with it, and as you do, it will come to help you even more on your journey. Rotom's personality will change based on how you communicate with it. Perhaps the Rotom that joins you on your adventures will come to act a bit like you. And now draws the question, what exactly does that mean? Are we gonna have interactions with Rotom where we can choose personalized text to tell Rotom so it can behave differently? So if I'm playing the game and the way I talk to my Rotom is different from the way you talk to your Rotom, maybe our Rotom would just act totally different. And to me, that's very interesting. I'm not sure if that's the way they're trying to communicate it, but from what I'm reading, that'd be a dope feature to have a basically character that is interacting and evolving with you throughout the game, and depending on how you actually use it, I'm guessing it's going to be like something as quick as touching the bottom screen. Rotom is going to probably get up and, you know, say something like, oh, there's an item nearby and stuff like that. And I'm going to get to that in the future. It says depending on your bond with Rotom as you travel around the world of Aloha, it will make your adventure more lively and support you on your way. Now, we already seen that kind of in the base game as far as Rotom talking to you every step of the way, being the annoying Pokedex in the game. Yeah, but I think what they want to do now is kind of make that annoyingness go away and try to make it where it feels more like a character. And I'm hoping that is the case. While introducing some new stuff that he can do, of course. Introducing the Rotoloto. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. Roast me in the comment section below. It says it is a feature that lets you get items from your Rotom Dex as you get closer to Rotom. It says these special items that you get from your Rotom Dex, Rotom Loto, come in different varieties, with some increasing the XP points or prize money that you receive for a set period of time, while others might make it easier to catch Pokemon or have other effects. You may choose to use this Rotom powers from your bag whenever you like. And to me, that is dope. It's basically a new feature added to the game. Now, people are saying this is kind of like something that we've seen with the old powers and from Black and White and Auras. Again, a feature that wasn't pretty predominant, at least for my playthroughs of those games. I wasn't really using it that much. I can't even remember Black and White, to tell you the truth. But I can't wait to actually find out more of this and find out how we can use it again to be getting experience points, how we're going to be using it. I've been seeing people online saying how this might help egg hatching and stuff like that. Prize money, I'm not really too worried about. If the money is anything like how it is, the economic system is anything how it is in the base game of Pokemon Sun and Moon, we're going to be sitting on a dough of cash by the end of the game. I have tons of money in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in Sun and Moon that I basically, I think we got a ton of money because of the end game that, after you catch all the Ultra Beasts, this guy just throws you a ton of money, and I think that's the reason why I have the money, to be honest. But I don't ever recall struggling for money. Now, back in the old days, I used to struggle. I remember in Emerald, I was dead broke. Like, I couldn't even buy Pokeballs, and I don't even remember why that money was such a problem back in the old days. But Rotom Dex is going to help out with money, experience points, and it says that you have to get closer to your Rotom. Again, maybe indicating that you have to progress in the story to unlock some of these stuff, or maybe you have to interact with him, like talk to him in certain ways at certain situations on your own. And that to me is dope. I can't wait to actually figure out how it works and how to get your Rotom to trust you, where it's basically giving you experience and money prizes and stuff like that. I can't wait to see these effects. Now, one of the biggest things that when a lot of people were reading what got leaked from the Coral, they were very confused of the idea of being able to use a Z move again in one battle. Like you in a battle, you use a Z move, and you can use another one. It blew everyone's mind. Like, what? It blew my mind. I was just like, oh my god, the idea of using two Z moves in one battle is going to not ruin the online scene, but oh my god, it's going to change gameplay completely. A lot of people are going to have to find ways around this and defend this and stuff like that, but that might be depending on how the Pokemon company actually applies it with online battling and applies it to the game, because it says use Z moves it says use Z moves again with Rotom ZPower. If you become close enough with Rotom, it will use a special power for you called Rotom ZPower. This lets you use a second Z move in battle, even though you are normally limited to using one Z move per battle. Now, in the first game, Rotom is actually joking around saying, oh, I wish I had a Z move, a Z-Crystal, or whatever the case. And apparently now he has one, but it is used to power up a Pokemon that is in battle to make them use basically their Z move again, or maybe even let a different Pokemon use the Z move, which again is kind of unclear. I want to actually see it in person. I want to see someone actually do the latter of the two. I want to see someone use the same Z move twice. I want to see someone use two Z moves with two different Pokemon. It doesn't actually clarify. It just says two in one battle, but I think you can do it all. The biggest question though is that how and when is this going to be allowed, if allowed, online? A lot of people are speculating that this is going to be attached to, going through your bag and turning on something, and then this is going to allow you to use Z moves twice online, hinting to the fact that this is not going to be allowed during the battle spot. And I personally agree with that. I think that is how it's going to be laid out. I don't think that they would limit players like this. When I say that, if someone is just playing through the game and does not connect with their Rotom enough to be using double Z Z moves per battle, I don't think that it will kind of be fair to let, you know, certain players use it because they did basically not abuse the feature, but basically, you know, played with that one feature, and then, you know, if it's not unanimous across the board that you could use Z crystals or Z moves, you know, twice, I don't think that they would let it online. That's where my stance on the situation. Again, that is not confirmed or denied by the Pokemon Company as today. And I am currently waiting to see how that unfolds, because a lot of people are split in thinking that, you know, you're going to be able to jump online and use 2 Z moves per battle. I don't think that's the case. I think they're aiming it for, because this is something that you're going to be doing in your story, in your playthrough, talking, interacting with your Rotom Dex. I think that that's going to be something they're going to leave and tie it into the story for story reasons, that you're going to be able to use 2 Z moves. Hell, I even think they're going to give you a Pokemon battle that you have to battle where you needed to use 2 Z moves, and I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for some dope post-game boss that is just so badass that we need to use both Z moves literally to kill this person or Pokemon or this team. I'm hoping, because they are giving us these options, that they're laying the challenges down, that we're not going to just steamroll through the game because we are able to do 2 Z moves per battle. But that's my thoughts. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below, where do you fall on this double Z move powered Rotom Dex? Let me know what your thoughts on the Rotom, Loto, whatever they want to call it. This where you can interact with your Rotom Dex. The closer you get, the more special items you receive. You know, giving you different various of things, including experience points, prize money. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on them adding new Z moves to Solgaleo and Lunala, and Necrozma learning these Z moves as well? And what are your thoughts of maybe there's still something else with Necrozma that is still hitting in the game? What do you think that is? I'm Daddy Gamer Fred on Instagram and Twitter. Like always, you can bring the conversation there. I'm the American Gamer in Switzerland, right here on YouTube. And yes, I'm going to be doing a ton of these Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news update videos. The best way to catch them all is with a subscription. So please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, because it does help me out a ton as far as growing the channel is concerned. I'm going to catch you guys on the next Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news update video. Peace. Let's all enjoy Pokemon, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one.